back-to-back league games. They've won and are out of the bottom three, not only for the first time this season, but for the first time since October 2019, which was 843 days ago. Norwich's biggest away win in the Premier League since. Do you know, Chris?
I do know this. I was part of this amazing away win, 5-1 against Everton. Efan Akuku scored 4. I scored a brilliant 5th goal and set Efan up. The 3 of them. What are you laughing at? Look at YouTube, Google it.
And that was September 1993. Anyhow, praise the Norwich for the set him up with 3.
Well, that is true, actually. But you know what? Micah's right about Watford and their identity. What Dean Smith has done the last 3 games, will include West Ham in it, is look. Norwich have had issues. They've had COVID issues. They've had injuries to key players. Truth is, the recruitment hasn't been great, and I think that has been a huge issue for Norwich this season. But Dean Smith's gone 4-4-2. Haven't tried to play through midfield. They've been a little bit more direct. They played Adamida up top with Teemu Pukki, and they've got over the line. I think pragmatism is what Dean Smith has done really, really well. They had that bad run, and then they felt the performance against Manchester United at home, where they ended up losing 1-0, but David de Gea had played exceptionally well. I think a lot of the Norwich City players and the crowd thought that this was a turning point, and then the realisation was that Manchester United subsequently in weeks to come have been hopeless, and everybody's realised that that's just the way Manchester United are. Hold
on, Chris, before you go on. You said David de Gea, so you can't say David and then go all fancy with de Gea. It's it's David de Gea.
I know. I was going to nip in and say just for everybody listening, that player that Chris meant was David de Gea. But anyhow, right.
Anyhow, back there. Apologies.
Back to your point, Chris.
David. No, I like what Dean Smith has done, and I think that Norwich are a team low on confidence. I don't think that they have great creativity in the middle of the park. I know Gilmore's been out. Matthias Norman is close to fitness, which is a big deal for Norwich because he's been exceptional. And I think that they've gone back to front, and Adam Eade has been a big part of that. I look at the performance. So I talked about Manchester United. The game after that, they played Aston Villa at home. And with respect to Villa, they've done well under Steven Gerrard. I thought that was an opportunity for Norwich to really take the game to Villa, and Villa really penned them in. They played Pukki up top in his own, and that's not really Teemu Pukki's game in terms of hold-up play, linking the play, being a focal point. Norwich City couldn't get out. Villa pressed them, and that's an issue. And I think Dean Smith has simply looked at things and just said, you know what, we're not going to try and play through midfield. Our players aren't maybe good enough to do that. Maybe the confidence will come. We'll be a little bit more direct. We'll become more difficult to beat. I think Grant Hanley coming back into the side has been absolutely massive for Norwich. And then you looked at Rasica and Josh Sargent turned up at Watford, and that's something, with the greatest respect to them, they haven't done all season.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.